assuming that I know how to open this. Uh-oh. Ma!
That's it.
That's it.
What's going on, Brohans? Welcome to another episode of MK Presents OPCuisine. Today we are doing Spanish chicken and rice in honor of Fernando, who is a kick-ass knight. If you don't know much about what Fernando, who he is or whatever, he is a character in Paladins, and the whole lore is he was a squire for a knight. The knight died, he took the knight's armor, and just proceeded to go battle to battle kicking ass. So in honor of him, today we are making Spanish chicken and rice. So the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to take these 6 chicken thighs with, the fat attached and everything. You don't want to trim that, and I'll tell you why in a second. We're going to take these, we're going to season them up with some spices I got here that I will talk about in just a minute. We're going to fry them, and then we're going to put them in a rice cooker with some rice, let the rice cook, and what comes out is going to be a delicious meal. So the spices that we have are a teaspoon of salt, teaspoon of chili powder, teaspoon of garlic, teaspoon of cumin, teaspoon of smoked paprika, teaspoon of coriander seeds, which I've never worked with, but I'm sure they're going to taste delicious, and then a large pinch, which again is 2 fingers, large pinch of Italian seasoning. And we're just going to pinch this, all right? And we're just going to put some on the chicken, rub it in, and then we'll be ready to cook it up.
5 minutes later.
All right, so we're going to put it on medium heat. Put some vegetable oil in there. You can use olive oil, but recipe I'm going off of called for vegetable oil, so. It's like the infinity, dude. There we go. Just a little bit. Little dabble do ya. So my favorite thing about Fernando is when he dies, everybody has a voice line that they say when they die, and a couple of them are kind of funny. And my favorite is Fernando. My second favorite is Willow, but my favorite is Fernando because he goes, "Not the face!" as he dies, and it's terrible because he does have a pretty face. My second favorite is Willow. She goes, "It's just a prank, bro." Okay, so we got our pan, we put the canola oil in it, we've got it nice and heated up, so now it's time to put in the chicken. It's gonna be... Oh yeah. I can fit all of them in here. We're just kind of, making sure that the outside gets a good color. It'll cook, if you only cook it halfway, it'll cook fully through in the pan. Get in there. Alright, so now that the chicken is pretty much cooked, we are going to add all of our ingredients to our rice cooker, and then we're going to cook it on the rice setting, and when it comes out, it's going to be delicious. It has a weird noise to it. It wakes me up in the morning and it'll be like, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay, so we've got the rice going in. Now this rice has been pre-washed. If you don't wash your rice, wash your rice, all right? You just put a little bit of water in there, stir it around, drain it, and do that like 3 or 4 times to get all the starch off of it, so that way your rice isn't like, gooey. Sometimes I make bad rice and it's gooey, so that's what you want to do. All right, all the rice going in. Okay, cup of rice. Now we need 2 cups of water, which... This is just about 2 cups of water. We're going to add a little less than 2 cups because there's some liquid and stuff with the chicken that I want to add in here as well. So we're going to add most of this in. But 16.9 fluid ounces, 8 ounces is a cup. So we're going to leave about that much out. Okay. We're going to add in our spices, which is the same thing that we talked about before. Double what I talked about before. So 2 teaspoons of each except for the... Italian seasoning, which is 1 teaspoon. Okay. Add that in. Perfect. All right, you don't even have to get that a stir. And then we're gonna add in the chicken pieces. Okay. And we're gonna add in the liquid from the chicken. So that's got all the nice chicken grease and flavors and everything. We're gonna get that right in there. Finally, you want to add a little bit of vegetable oil, 2 tablespoons. Be fine. I'm just gonna eyeball it. Good. Okay. I said finally. I lied. Need lemon. Lemon's going in. Lemon slices, just put them right in there. You don't want to add too much lemon because I've done that before. And, well, let's just say Shane said chicken was a little lemony. The rice was a little lemony. A little bit of lemon. So, don't add too much lemon. Half a whole lemon will be fine. Once you got that all in, go ahead and lock it up. Lock it up. And then hit the right setting on your rice cooker. If you don't have one of these, just cook your rice however you have in the past with these ingredients in there, and it'll do the same trick. I just like doing things a little bit easier. So, where is my rice setting? Did it go? Is it started?
Start button's top right.
Top right, thank you. Okay. That's it. It's going to do that for a little while, and then it's going to tell us when it's ready to go.
20 minutes later.
Okay, so this just beeped obnoxiously, so it must be done. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the inside, assuming that I know how to open this. Uh-oh. Ma!
This just came out, so it'll be a minute. That's delicious. Okay. Fernando, there is your Spanish chicken and rice. Spanish chicken and rice. Spanish chicken and rice. Fernando! Okay. Now on to the weird parts you guys all like to see. We are going to eat some caviar that was the cheapest caviar that I could find. It's like $4. Some things to note: it doesn't have to be refrigerated, so it's obviously got some. Yeah, it's got sodium benzoate as a preservative, some citric acid. Like it's not. I wouldn't consider this caviar. I don't know how it's going to taste, so we're going to find that out, and we're going to bring on my my co-host Shane, who runs the cameras on the backside. We're going to bring him on as well, and he's going to help me with this after we move this rice thing out of the way. A little bit. Here, wait. Show you guys.
I'm kind of afraid. Very afraid.
All right. For all I know, it's going to taste good. I just figured it would be gross, so. All right. 3, 2, 1. It's so salty.
The texture is so weird, though.
It's so well. It's so tiny.
Well, yeah, but like the caviar I'm used to, are like the eggs or whatever. It's like the stuff they put on sushi that like pops.
Yep.
It doesn't pop. It tastes like I just did a mouthful of wet salt.
It tastes like sea salt almost, like that oceany flavor. Like I'm not. It's not gross to me. It's just so salty. All right, guys, that's the end of the episode. Thank you so much. Shane, you want to sign us off?
No.
Okay. Thanks, guys. Stay tuned for the next episode. We'll catch you later. Peace.
Hey, Fernando, were the stars bright?
I don't know the lyrics to the song. Fernando!
The stars were bright.
The stars were bright.
Fernando.
Fernando!
The answer is yes.
Yes.